Students, today we shall discuss about combustion. This is a topic of the chapter Combustion and Flame. Definition of combustion. It is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with the oxygen of air to give heat and light is called combustion. Children, combustion is a chemical process in which any combustible substance, whenever reacts with oxygen, it gives out heat, light, and the requirement of combustions are: number one, it requires oxygen. Number second, it requires a suitable ignition temperature, means combustion takes place only in presence of oxygen, and it requires a minimum temperature which is known as ignition temperature, so that a combustible substance can burn on reacting with oxygen. Some of the example of respiration are burning of wood and burning of magnesium, and rusting of iron. Rusting of iron is example of slow combustion, whereas the burning of magnesium strip is a fast reaction. The reaction proceeds as 2 Mg plus O2 give rise to magnesium oxide. It means magnesium metal, when reacts with oxygen, it burns and produces magnesium oxide along with heat. We have two types of combustible substances and non-combustible substances. The combustible substances are those substances which can burn on reacting with air and give out heat and light. They are called combustible substances. We have paper, petrol, kerosene, wood, coal, cow dung, cakes, diesel, and charcoal are some of the most common combustible substances. Non-combustible substances are those substances which do not burn, that is, they do not catch fire in presence of oxygen. They are called non-combustible substances. Some example of non-combustible substances are stone, glass, cement, bricks, soil, sand, water, iron nails, copper, asbestos, etc. Here are the picture or images of some non-combustible substances. What are the conditions necessary for combustion? Presence of the combustible substance is the first and foremost requirement for combustion. We need oxygen availability, where the combustion has to be taken place, and the another condition is ignition temperature, the minimum temperature which is required to initiate combustion. So three conditions are required for combustion to take place. Next is types of combustion. What are the different type of combustion? There are three different type of combustion. The first one is rapid combustion, spontaneous combustion, and the last one is explosive combustion. We have three categories on the basis of intensity and duration of the process. Rapid combustion is a type of combustion which takes place very quickly, which is a fast type of reaction, and in this reaction large amount of heat and light are produced in a very short period of time. You know, burning of matchstick and cracker. Burning of cracker is another example. Next, spontaneous combustion. The combustion reaction which occurs on its own without the help of any external heat. Such combustion is called spontaneous combustion. You must have heard the name forest fire. In forest, especially during summer, forest plant start burning on their own, and similarly the phosphorus fire on its own, that also starts burning on its own. Such reactions are the type of spontaneous combustion. Forest fire, as I have just told, it occurs during the hottest summer days, and it occurs due to the extreme heat of summer. Sometimes the ignition temperature of dry gases in the forest is reached, which makes the day and dry grass catch fire. So this is the image showing burning of forest. So forest fire is a big problem, especially in the hills where large number of forests are destroyed due to forest fire. So this process has to be checked and controlled. Explosive combustion is another type of combustion in which a very fast combustion reaction takes place along with release of large amount of heat, light and sound. This is the picture showing explosive combustion. The bomb blast is example of this explosive combustion. Children, now we shall learn about the history of matchstick. A short thin piece of wood having chemicals coated at one end, which is used to light a fire by rubbing against a rough surface, is called matchstick. The history of matchstick is very old, about 5,000 years ago. A small thin piece of pine wood dipped in sulfur at one end were used as matchsticks in ancient Egypt. The modern safety matchstick was developed only about 200 years ago. So that is all about the history of matchstick. This is the image showing structure and burning of matchstick. Now we shall learn how can we control fire, because fire is a big problem, and how can we control fire? Some methods are: number one, by removing the fuel. Means if a combustible substance is removed from the place of fire, so we can control fire. Second, we can also remove the heat, and third, we can cut the air supply. If air supply is cut and combustible substance do not get air, that is oxygen, so it will automatically stop burning. This is the instrument, fire extinguisher, which is used to control fire at large scale and even in the uh, buildings. Next is fuel. Children, you know fuel. So fuel means any material or substance which is burned to produce heat is called fuel. We have different type of fuel that we use in daily life. That is wood, coal, gas, kerosene, petrol, diesel are some of the common type of fuels. The three types of fuel we have categorized all the fuels into three categories. They are number one solid fuels, second liquid fuel, and third gaseous fuel. Next is calorific value of fuel. Here in the image you can see the heating value or the total calorific value of fuel is given here. That is of different fuel like biomass, coal, diesel, kerosene, gasoline, natural gas, oil, propane, their unit and the value of higher heating value, that is calorific value, is given in the table. Next we shall discuss about flame. You know, flame is a region where combustion or burning of gaseous substances takes place. Some of the substances which burn by producing flames are LPG, biogas, wax, camphor, magnesium, kerosene, oil and mustard oil. These are the images depicting image of flame, how the flame look like, and this is just image showing the structure of flame. In this structure you can see there are three zones or three layers of the flame. Outer zone, that is outermost layer, is blue in color. It is blue in color because of complete combustion, that is complete burning of fuel in presence of oxygen. The hottest part is the outermost, as the fuel is burnt completely due to abundant supply of oxygen. The next part or next zone is middle zone, and this middle zone has moderate heat, and the innermost one is least hot, where most of the fuel is unburnt due to very less oxygen supply. So these are the three layers of zone of the flame. A goldsmith uses this outermost blue zone of the flame for melting the metals because of high heat content of this outermost zone. Children, burning of fuel is not always useful. Sometimes it becomes very harmful for the environment due to production of some harmful gases due to burning of fuel, which leads atmospheric pollution that results in environmental problems like global warming and so on. The burning of fuel like wood, coal releases unburnt carbon particles in the air. The complete combustion of fuel due to insufficient air produces a very poisonous gases called carbon monoxide. Burning of fuels releases carbon dioxide into air environment. Burning of fuel produces sulfur dioxide gas also, which goes into the air, and all these gases, carbon monoxide, excess of carbon dioxide sulfur dioxide leads to environmental pollution in the form of global warming, acid rain, so on. Now we shall discuss about CNG. CNG is the ideal fuel. It's a compact natural gas, compressive natural gas, the fuel of petrol and diesel as a fuel in automobile, and this is considered to be the better fuel as it causes least pollution in the environment, as most of the carbon is burnt completely. That is why the traditional petrol engine are now being converted into CNG engine. This is because when CNG burns, it produces very small amount of harmful products. Now, cases of wood or wood as a case study. Wood has been used as a domestic and industrial fuel for centuries. Some of the disadvantages of wood are produces a lot of smoke. It increases deforestation. It is harmful to environment, and one should go for other alternate sources of fuel rather than wood, as forest plants are boon to mankind. They are important for the well-being and wellness of human and humanity, along with environmental safety. Thank you.